Hey everybody, Marion the Barbarian here, and we've got a great shave for you today. We've got a new product, as you can see in the title. It's a new product, but I have used this product in many different fashions, forms, and we'll get into that. But let's get into what we're using first. We're using Pollex from the Razor company. He doesn't do these soaps anymore. Wish he did. I've mentioned it before when I use this amazing scent. We whipped it up. We are at my girlfriend's house. Kind of made a makeshift back in the upstairs bathroom again. And we've got the Razor company 3D printed bowl. They are completely out of these. I looked that up after I did the last video talking about it. And this is new, guys. This is what's new. Got it from the Razor company, 30% off. I think it was on sale for 60 or 70, and then I got it 30% off of that. So this is the Omega Elite Series, or GT. Can y'all see that? It's got the GT down there. And Elite underneath Omega, getting the lather everywhere. And it's got the white racing stripes on both sides. Really like the looks of it. I've never had an Omega synthetic like this. And you know, I think it's kind of like their Evo knot or whatever. Really liked it. I don't know what I did. Oh, there it is. Has a sleeve. The box comes in a sleeve. And that's what it looks like. Little card and everything in there. And the handle was wrapped nicely with the Omega wrapper. Alright guys, without much further ado, let's get into what we are shaving with. We are using the OneBlade Element Poseidon. Do y'all see that? That's the Poseidon color. I saw this one. I had so many OneBlade razors, and this is it. We're going to talk about this real quick. You see this? This is a... I'm not going to be able to do this on camera. Slide packaging. And then it comes like this, right? Original OneBlade Element packaging. Come on, magnetic box, like this, like this. So here's the difference. The original Element, I'm just going to talk about the Razor and like what's different between this new round of Elements versus previous ones. By the way guys, I'm going to be selling my Ridge one, and I'll include a fresh pack of blades since I don't need them. I've got a ton of them and they came with this one. But like, I've got the Ridge one where they collaborated with Ridge. It's not available anymore. If you want it, hit me up. Now, we've got a base stand in the original one. It's kind of underneath. Then you've got this insert where the razor sets. If you can't tell, it is down there underneath. And that's how we do that one. This one, you take it out, there's no more base stand included, but the price point's the same. We've covered that, right? Now we've covered it. Price point's the same as all the previous OneBlade Elements, but now they're cutting out the stand. It's a tiny little piece of metal. It's a cheap chunk, like... So what's going on with that? That bothers me. Packaging, not as good anymore. That's a little bothersome. But I got the blue. It's what I want. Bummer I won't have a stand anymore, but whatever. It just means it won't sit out on the countertop. Gets used less that way. The Element has a matte chrome finish zinc alloy head with anodized aluminum handle. All right, I'm going to try to put up some pictures. The original razor that came out by OneBlade was the Genesis. It's an all steel construction. It is pricey depending on, it's pricey to begin with, but then if you get special coatings or anything like that, really gets expensive. I don't know if the Core Razor came out before the hybrid or if they came out at the same time, but the Core Razor, aluminum handle, with the plastic coating outer shell, for lack of a better term, and a plastic head. That was like 30 bucks. That was a nice little razor. I've had that one. I wanted the hybrid, which was that same style handle, stainless steel head. That price point was $125. This is $99. I just don't know that. I feel like they should have knocked the price down from $99 if they're going to go Zamac head. That's just how I feel. Zinc alloy. And that's my opinion on the razor, guys. I didn't like the core as much. It was kind of hard to get the blade in and out. The element's a little harder to get the blade in and out. I've used a Genesis, but I don't have one. And that was a little easier. I don't know, guys. It's up to you what you think. But you can get mine for a great deal with the stand and all that stuff. If you're interested, hit me up, Facebook, Instagram. I will sell them to you. I think the Ridge razor I've already got up on Murphy & McNeil. I can give you a better price than I have it up for on Murphy & McNeil, because Murphy & McNeil takes a cut. So I will give you a better deal than on there. Oh, it's amazing scent. It's kind of floral, fresh, and kind of powdery as well, for lack of a better term. We did not use a ton of soap, guys, and I mean very little soap, and we got a luxurious lather, adding some hydration to it. And now we're gonna load up the Poseidon. I like the color. Figure if I sell these razors, no more than pay for this one. I got it on the Black Friday sale, which they were doing 25% off, so I got it for $75. There we go. Who knows, I'll probably get rid of this Poseidon color and come out with another color and keep coming out with colors that will make people go, ooh, I want that one, I want that one. Because they got me that way. Like, I bought this one when it came out because I really liked the looks of it, and I didn't want to pay as much for the hybrid. This one I got because online it looked a cooler green than it is, so willing to get rid of it and keep this one for sure. I haven't shaved since the last video. I'm gonna do a straight razor shave, but this came in. And we were like, yep. We gotta do a video on this. Is that peg coming out? Surely not. Is the other one like that? I will not be happy if the peg's coming out. I'm going to show you guys. Okay. See, this has peg showing on that side, showing on that side. It's kind of sticking far out on this side, not on the other side. It does push and move. That's not cool. So, little quality control issue there. I mean, I got it into place, but now you can see it on both sides, but it was pushing out a little. The OneBlade Element gives you a comfortable, smooth shave, but I don't think you'll ever get DBS out of this razor. And I know people are going to tell me, yeah, proprietary blades. And look, I get it. Their blades are a little expensive. They're proprietary. You can get the OneBlade branded, or I've never used the OneBlade branded, so I may give those a try and then send someone the feathers when they buy this other one. But they fit in my Ballet Auto strop. And when I found that out, that's what buying that core did for me. It made me realize that I could use that blade in the Ballet Auto strop, and then I didn't have to do some kind of MacGyver stuff on a blade to get to use it. And for me, guys, that's a win right there. And if I've got those blades and they work in the Ballet Auto strop, why not use this? And it's an easy shave. You don't have to think about pivots, everything. People don't even like the feather blades for them. Some people are like, man, I only get 2 good shaves. I don't know. I've kind of gotten back to where I give up after 2 blades and I don't even want to do a shave with 1, 2. But I haven't used the OneBlade ones. Splooging everywhere. Bloopage. Gotta remember this faucet up here. Cold water out of the left. So weird. Oh, little pickups. As Paul H would say, pickup pass. So I said it was a new product. Obviously a new product. But it's like the other elements I've used on the channel. So everything's the same. I know what to expect from the shave. It's just a different color. And this time I touched on the fact more. Hair's just growing funny there. Doesn't connect as well. Is what it is. Let's kind of give it a feel. You know what? I'm going to do some pickups. Just along the neckline. Lee will call it a third pass. So yeah. And I'm happy with that brush. If I could find one of those chubbies that's like blue with yellow lightning in it. I'd have picked it up. And I will tell you, we looked for it. I'd seen one in the last, a couple of years ago. Then I thought to myself, I'll just get one later. And then by the time I would have felt like spending that kind of money on a brush, I was getting hand-turned brushes with, I can get I was getting a hand-tied rhodium brush with the handle being turned from Milton at Turn and Shave and spend like $200. You're gonna, for one of those special edition Simpsons, I think you're paying close to $300, and it's kind of like, And I get a lot of hand-turned handles with nice knots, much cheaper than $200, cheaper than $150. It happens. It's able to happen, guys. Feeling good. We're gonna rinse up. You know the drill. We'll be right back. Final thoughts. All right, guys, we are back. We're gonna get to my final thoughts. You know, we use the Pollex from TRC Matching Splash. Again, love these bottles. Great idea. Want to see the line come back. There were plenty of other soaps I wanted to buy. And when they sold out, they just didn't come back, it seemed. Oh, amazing scent. Little for the hair. Nice. We'll save all this for a shave of the day. Now, real quick, guys, we're going to talk about this brush. I wouldn't have mentioned it again. So I've already shown it to you, but the Omega Elite GT series. Really cool. If you notice, guys, it doesn't indent or dimple. So if it's wet on your counter, it wants to stick and suction. That's why they put a little indentation on the bottom of handles, like hand turners, so that it doesn't stick when it's wet to the counter. Now, guys, as for the OneBlade element, here's what I'm going to tell you. Go to Razor Emporium. Go to TRC. They have some used stuff, and they may have one. Go to Murphy and McNeil. Get the hybrid. It's got a plastic outer shell, but it's still an aluminum handle. It looks good, in my opinion. And if you can get it for $100 or cheaper, it's better than this, especially in good condition. Or pick up one of the other models from me at a cheaper price of the element, so you can still get a stand. But this is the route I'm choosing to go. I like the blue. I think they're great razors to have in your collection. I think they're great for people that just want to switch over to wet shaving, and this is their new way of doing it. The blades are still so much cheaper than what you're going to be paying for Gillette cartridges or anything like that. So for them, this seems so much cheaper over time, and I can totally understand this being the guy you switch to and you don't give a crap about the hobby or the wet shaving. You just want a decent shave that doesn't cut you up and needs to be cheaper. Really the razor for that, in my opinion. Like, I don't know that anybody else. I haven't tried the proof razor and stuff, so I don't know, but this totally says, hey guys, change the way you shave. This is cheaper. It's attractive. I like it. Whether you want to get one or not, that is all up to you. I'm just mentioning the differences between what they were doing with the element before. The packaging is different. No more stand. Price point is still the same. Wondering if tariffs have anything to do with now we got to like lower our packaging quality because we're paying out the ass for tariffs. I don't know what happened, but I still think it should come with the stand. The packaging doesn't matter as much. It's just something to point out, but it should be coming with the stand. I don't even know if you can buy a stand. Well, anyways, you made it this far, guys. You liked it. Thumbs up. I do appreciate it. The reason I say this stuff is because even when I'm watching videos, I forget to thumb stuff up. And when they remind me, I'm like, yeah, thumbs that up. I like this video. So anyways, guys, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that noti bell so you see when the videos are coming. And we'll catch you next shave.